Abhinav? Yes. Miraya? Yes.
Yes.
Tia? Yes. Vivan? Yes. So whenever your house is called out, right? Raise your virtual hands, everybody, quickly, so that you all are on screen together as a team for all the viewers to know who's answering. Okay. Unmute all of y'all. Don't talk at the same time.
Miss
So let me know
Arman
if
finally,
Arman.
Miss Arman finally saw my message and he's joining now.
Okay, let it be quick before the meeting room is.
Yeah, Miss,
locked.
he's joining.
Okay, we'll just wait for a minute and then we will start.
Yes, Abhinav, why is your hand up?
I forgot to lower it.
Okay, good. Tia, your hands are not visible. Vivan Rao, hands are not visible. Thank you, Vivan Rao. Thank you, Tia.
Learners, you all are aware that once we start quizzing, Miss Sunita starts, okay, now this is, you are not allowed to leave your screens. So please don't ask for water, washroom. I'm giving a minute. If you have to bring a water bottle or anything, though your hands are here, you want to have a sip of water.
Miss, 1 second, I'll just go get a water bottle for myself.
Quickly come back.
Leave the video on and go.
Yes, sir.
Make sure there is enough light in your rooms. Is Arman here?
No, miss.
Oh, miss, when are we starting?
In another few minutes.
Miss, also some of our friends are asking for the link for the YouTube video. They cannot find the live stream.
Give us a minute.
Okay.
Learners, I hope you received the link. It's on the chat. Arush Valyani, GG leader, is not on video.
Oh, so can you see me?
Yes, now we can see you. Arush, can you please adjust yourself to the center of the frame? Better.
Has Arman come in?
No, miss.
Not as yet.
Miss, is
No,
it
miss.
if we can start without him, miss?
Yes, I don't think he's gonna join.
Yes, miss.
Check, check.
Okay, fine. We were just making the procedures for going live anyways. So if he joins,
Miss, he just messaged me on WhatsApp saying that he might not make it. I don't know if that's a joke or he's being serious.
He's probably being serious.
Learners, we are going live now. We are going to start the event. Okay, fine. If he comes, we'll let him in. Thank you.
good afternoon, Arman.
Good afternoon, miss. I'm sorry I couldn't join. I went out.
Arman, can you quickly rename?
Yes,
You
sir.
please close the curtain behind you. There's a lot of light. Yeah, switch on the lights. You know the position of the hands. Camera on at all times. Tia, can you have some light in your room, please? Just switch on some lights. Tia.
Miss, all the lights are on.
All the lights behind you also. It's very looking pretty
No,
dark.
miss, all the lights are on.
Okay.
It's
Arman, can you quickly rename yourself?
Sorry, left. Miss, we can start without him. Miss,
A very good afternoon, dear learners, my colleagues here, and all the viewers. I, Sheetal Mehra Yadav,
I am Ms. Swati Gupta.
we both welcome you all to our event.
The mentor, Ms.
It is time to commence our event. A lot of hard work has been put behind this. Let us encourage the learners and start the event. Just a minute, just because we're going live. We have a lot of setting around here. Ram sir is just trying to fix up a couple of things. 1 second. Okay, so it is time to commence our event, and a lot of hard work has been put behind us and this event. Let us encourage the learners and start the event. Quiz time.
The mentor, Ms. Sunita Bakru, who is also the quiz master for the event, has been a high school IVDP librarian for over 20 years. She is an ex-IVDP teacher librarian at JBCN International School, Oshiwara, and quizzing has been her passion for more than 30 years.
She's an avid reader herself and lays immense importance on this skill in her entrepreneurship, Page Turner's Club. Ms. Sunita has shared her expertise to train our learners, and my warm wishes are with all the learners. There will be 3 rounds for the quiz today, and I'm sure you all have been trained for all the 3 rounds. The rules for each round will be explained by the quiz master, Ms. Sunita, at the beginning of each round. Wherever necessary, you will be asked to move into your respective breakout rooms, and you will be given the time necessary for that particular round. And then you will be back to the main room and we'll continue the round. So we wish you all good luck, give your very best, and let the event begin. Over to you, Ms. Sunita.
A very good afternoon, learners. And I'm really thankful to the management, to the principal, Mr. Arjun Rao, and to all the teachers for making me a part of this event. So I'm hoping that as much as I have been loving quizzing for the past 30 years, you all enjoy it as much as me. And definitely, I hope that you all can carry on the love for quizzing in the future too. So without further ado, no more rules and regulations, but a little minor here and there. I'll quickly share my screen. We'll just quickly go through the introductions and let's begin. I hope you all are all set. So let's begin with this. Just a minute, please. Okay, so learners, just to make you, just to keep you in abreast of the rules, which already I think the spoke and the observer have already gone through it. Please remember to keep your cameras, your headphones ready, your mics ready. Coordinate with your team leader, and at the most, please enjoy the quiz. Few things regarding the quiz rounds. Remember, every round comes with its rules, lifelines, and challenges. Pay attention to the instructions by the quiz master. Coordinate with your team leader and answer to the best of your understanding the questions. Okay. Do not interrupt in the middle of a round or a cycle. Let the round finish. Raise your virtual hand and message to us if there is any problem at the end of the round. Please do not speak or argue with the quiz master. Let's go through the quiz and we'll see how it is. Okay, just a second before I share the rules with you. Give me a minute. Please go through the. Okay, sorry, a lot of glitches over here. It happens. We have been going through these glitches through the past 2 years. But that's the whole fun and to go forward through these glitches. Okay, as you can see, we have the rounds, the testing times, picture perfect, and fast and furious.
Arman, you raise your hand.
Yes, Miss, may I get some water before the thing starts, please?
I've
Okay,
been
you'll-
giving a lot of warnings, especially learners, your hands are not visible at times. Please ensure that your hands are visible. Path, I don't see your hand, you're typing something. So can you all please be aware that if the hands are not visible, if your video is not appropriate, marks will be reduced. Please be very mindful. All the best, learners.
Miss, can I get the water, please?
Yeah, Arvan, you'll miss the important round information.
Okay, Miss,
Can you
after
be-
the information.
You have to leave your camera on.
Okay.
Okay, so to continue, we have 3 rounds for this quiz today. Testing times, picture perfect, and fast and furious. Every round will come with its own rules, and as we go through each round, we will be explaining the rules to you. So to go on, before each round, once the categories have been made visible to the learners, there will be a 2 minutes Zoom room in which breakout rooms in which the learners will discuss their strategies on how to best answer and score points. So without further ado, we'll begin with the quiz. Okay, to begin with the first round, the testing times. So the testing times is a warm-up round. There will be 4 categories and there will be 3 score questions under each category. You choose a question, choose a category and a score question. You have 15 seconds on the timer. You have 2 lifelines to double your scores. So you can either double the points or if you want, you can use the 50-50 lifeline in wherein 2 incorrect answers will be gone. And in that place, you will have just 1 wrong and 1 correct answer. No challenges, no minus points. Take the leap and try to score as much as possible in this round. So to display, starting off with testing times, we have already gone through the rules. Get ready for the round, please. Remember the timer which will be running on the right-hand side of your screen. First category, festivals. Second, sports persons. Third, food. And last, literature. I'm going to be opening the breakout rooms. And your breakout rooms are open, learners. So today's quizzing has been planned related to our incredible India. There's so much about our country that even a lifetime is less to know about it, to see it. So this quiz is dedicated to our country, to our to all the people who are a part of this country. So let's have a look at how it goes. I hope everybody who is watching the show can answer many of the questions. We'll be learning a lot today about different parts of our country. So while we wait for our learners, I'm sure many of you have been visiting, have seen a lot of places around India, have visited many countries, many states. We have many parts of India which are very picturesque, very magnificent. We have a lot of monuments and landmarks which are very good. So let us go through that and let us see how our learners face these rounds and the quizzes and the questions. Without further ado, we begin. We will be beginning with spinning the cycle to just begin the cycle of which team will be first starting. So once the first team has been selected, the cycle starts one house ahead. So learners, are we all ready to go, I hope? Perfect.
Yes,
I can
yes,
see a lot of, that's great. So be ready with your mics. And we begin the house with we begin the questions with the SS team. SS team, please be ready with your mics. And here is the home screen for you. Please choose a category and a score question. Remember, the extra questions which are down in the white are not to be chosen. You can choose only the ones which are in the blue column, in the blue rows. Yes, SS, please choose a category and a score question.
Excuse me, Ms. Sunita, before SS begins, just a reminder, hands to be seen all the times, cameras on. All SS team members will unmute and be on screen. You all can raise your virtual hands so that you all appear as a team. Yes, Ms. Sunita.
Festivals, so 10.
Miss B, the Hornbill Festival.
Just a minute, please.
Miss, this is the 5 points question.
There was some glitch. Can you please wait? SS can now choose.
Yes, SS, please choose your category and your score question.
Festivals for 10 points.
Miss A.
A.
Rajasthan.
Rajasthan.
Okay. And the answer is correct. So SS House gets those 10 points for Rajasthan. And we are back to the home screen. TT House, your turn, please. Please choose a category and a score question, TT House.
Food for 10.
And here's a question, food for 10.
Miss, it is C. Jammu and Kashmir.
Okay, and the answer is Jammu and Kashmir. So TT House gets 10 points for Jammu and Kashmir. That's great, going good. Yes, VV House, your turn.
Miss literature for 10.
Okay, here we are, literature for 10. Yes,
C. Mahabharata.
and that is the correct answer. It is Mahabharata. Good, going VV House. We'll now go to the GG House. Yes, GG House, your category and score question.
Literature for 20. B. Amar Chitra Katha.
Okay. Okay, that is correct. Amar Chitra Katha. Absolutely fine. Okay, that was GG House who got that. And we are now back to, we will begin the second round with the TT House. TT House, please choose a category and a score question.
Miss Sports Persons for 10. Miss D. PT Usha.
Okay, and it is correct. Very correct. Very good. PT Usha is the right answer. And we are back to the home screen. Yes, VV House, your turn now.
Miss, we'd
Please
like
choose a.
Sports Persons for 20.
Okay, and it is. Here you are.
Miss, we like to go 50-50.
Okay, here's your point. And that was the VV House, the first lifeline.
Miss D. Sania Mirza.
And that is an incorrect answer, but there are no minus points. So that's absolutely fine. But you have used a lifeline. So yes.
SS.
SS House. Sorry, we go to the GG House. GG House, your category and score question. GG House.
We would like to go for food for 20.
Yes.
Bread. C.
Yeah.
Bread. C. Bread.
Okay, and that was an incorrect answer. It is actually a kind of soup. Okay, so no points over there for the GG House. Yes, SS House, your turn.
Miss Festivals for 20.
Yes, SS House.
C. Durga
Miss
Puja.
C. Durga Puja.
And that is the correct answer. C for Durga Puja, absolutely correct. So that's points for. Okay, we are now next with Sheetal next with the VV House, right?
Yes, we begin the next round with VV.
Right, VV House, please choose a category and a score question. We have quite a limited scoring pattern on the board. Yes, VV House.
Literature for 5.
Want to double the points?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry about that. Yes.
Miss
What is the answer?
A. Sudhamurthy.
And that is correct. Sudhamurthy is the right answer. Absolutely correct.
We double the points.
Yes, you have double the points and you will be getting double the points. Scorekeepers have noted that.
VV has used both their lifelines.
VV House, your lifelines both have been utilized. Gigi House, we are on to you now. Literature is gone, so you have only festivals, sports persons, and food.
Yes. So we would like to go for the second category, sports person, for 5.
And also we'd like to double. Wait.
Okay, so the Gigi House has said they would like to double. So please give the answer.
Neeraj Chopra. Yes, C. Neeraj Chopra.
And those double points have really come in use. Okay, that lifeline has been used effectively. Yes. SS House, your turn.
Miss, festivals for 5 points.
Okay.
And Miss, we would like to double.
Okay, so the SS House is using their lifeline. Yes, please
Miss,
give
the
the
answer
answer.
is B. Hornbill Festival.
And it is correct. It is the Hornbill Festival. That was really good. Yes, TT House, I think we don't have much of a choice.
Yes, miss.
Yes, miss.
Or would you like to choose something from here?
No, miss. Food for 5.
Fine. We are going to go with the last question on the board.
Miss, double.
Yes. Yes.
Miss D.
I'm sorry, there was a glitch at your end. Can you please repeat?
D. Banana leaf.
Okay, and that is the correct answer, D, banana leaf. Okay, and we are at the end of this scoring round. And okay, so we are at present not going to be doing the scores because we are really running short of time. Since we started a little late, we are going to go directly to the second round. So give me a moment till we begin screen sharing for the second PPT. Okay, hold on. Until then, please stay ready.
Miss, my Wi-Fi is a little slow. Could I please rejoin using hotspot?
Not permitted.
Round 1, all of you all have done really well. You all know the second round. Ms. Sunita will induct you all on the rules for the second round. And I'm sure you all will do well in the second round as well. Okay, at the end of round 1, do you want to hear your scores, where you'll stand and how much you'll need to work towards the
Yes,
other
Yes,
scores?
miss.
Yes. Yes, miss.
Okay. At the end of round 1, Gigi is at 30 points, SS 40, TT 30, VV 20. Hello? Hello, was I audible?
Yes, miss.
Yes,
Yes, miss.
Yes, okay. You all got the scores, right? Once again,
Yes, miss.
Gigi,
Yes.
Gigi 30, SS 40, TT 30, VV 20.
Those are certainly very close scores. Everybody is neck to neck. Thank you so much, Ms. Sheetal, and thank you, scorers. So like you are all working hard, we have the scorers trying to keep up on their toes, just with you all, with you using so many lifelines and using all answering so quickly. So yes, thank you so much, scorers. That is really a hard work keeping up with our learners. Thank you so much. And we'll shortly begin with the next round.
Learners, please pay attention. Please be mindful that no one else other than you is permitted in the room where you are. And you need to be seated properly. This is a formal event. Please be seated. And if we see anyone getting into your room, okay, you will be out of the meeting and points will be directed for that house. Please ensure that no one enters your room.
So as I was saying, technical glitches are part of our daily lives today. So, and especially when we are in Zoom. So let's move on ahead to the next round. Our next round is the picture perfect round. The rules for it are very simple. There will be few slides in which there will be a picture displayed, or there might be an audio round. There might be some glitches. We are going to try our best, but in case if there is a error, we'll have an extra question shown to you. Points are 30, 50, and 70. 4 categories. And again, you have 2 lifelines. Now here the lifeline, the main lifeline, which you can use and only once through the round, is flip the question. Flip the question is where, in case if you find the question difficult, you can change it, and in place of that, you will get another question. In Daily Double, there will be 2 random questions across the home screen, any 2 questions, there will be a random question pop up, which will give you a chance to double your scores. So example, if it is 30 points, your scores, if you answer it correctly, get doubled. No choice of not doubling it, so you have to do it. If you say an incorrect answer after using either of the lifelines, it's minus points as per that. So if you're using the lifeline, you're using a question for 30 and you answer it incorrectly, it's minus 30. So without further ado, let's move ahead and we'll hear this. We'll get ready for the breakout rooms. I'm going to share the screen. I'm going to share the question categories with you. The first category is dance, landmarks, personalities, and music. I'm going to open the breakout rooms. Please quickly move into your breakout rooms. So while the learners in the breakout rooms are there, we are going to try to see if we can get through and find out what happens. The learners are busy discussing strategies and ways how they can score best in this round. They will be discussing who has prepared best for which category and who's going to be answering that category. So that is very important because unlike the first round, unlike the testing times, this particular round comes with minus points. So they have to be really very careful and on their toes. So yes, and I think our learners are going to be joining us soon. So we will be going to the next round. And we'll begin shortly. So as I was saying, there is so much to learn about Incredible India. And yes, we have our learners coming back. They are joining us. So we're going to begin with spinning the wheel to decide which team will begin this. Okay, so if all the houses are ready to go, we'll begin. And here is, let's see who it is. And it is the SS house. SS house, are you in luck or what? So let us begin. And here is your home screen, your categories, and your score questions. Right, SS house, please choose your category and score question.
Miss, we would like landmarks for 50.
And a smart move.
B. Jim Corbett National Park.
Okay, and that looks to be the correct answer. It is Jim Corbett National Park. Very good going, SS house. And we will now go to the TT house. Yes, TT house.
Miss, we would like to go for personalities for 50.
Okay, personalities for 50. And yes, TT house.
Green Captain Vikram Batra.
And that is the correct answer, Captain Vikram Batra. As we know, he was a very brave soldier and single-handedly fought against the enemy. So we'll go to the home screen. And Gigi House, it's your turn. Please choose a category and score question.
We would like to go
Sorry,
for music.
just a minute, just a minute. It's the VV House, sorry. VV House, please choose a category and score question.
There's a problem with the time, or the time is not showing.
Yes, there is, but I think with all the mentoring, we are quite, and you're answering like at the tip fast, quick fingers. So I think you will keep your timers. Right, VV House, let's choose a category and a score question.
We'd like to go for dance for 50.
Dance for 50, here it is. Okay, there is a glitch with this thing. There is a folk dance from Rajasthan which is associated with a tribe of the same name. Can you guess which it would be?
This could be like Miss,
and I think the time is over.
Can I please message Ghumar?
Ghumar, and no, that is not the correct answer.
Oh.
It is Kalbelia. Okay, so we're going to go back to the home screen. We'll go now to the Gigi House. Gigi House, please choose a category and a score question.
We would like to go for the fourth category, music for 70.
Yeah.
Please identify this picture. Identify, read the question.
C. Sarod.
Yeah,
Sarod.
And that is an incorrect answer. It is the Swar Mandal. So Pandit Jasraj was an exponent, a maestro of the Swar Mandal. That what he's holding in his hand is a Swar Mandal. Yes, SS, we will now begin the second round with the TT House. TT House, please choose a category and a score question.
Miss,
TT House.
Yeah, Miss, we would like to go for landmarks for 30.
Okay, here we go.
Miss, it is D. Hawa Mahal.
Okay, and is that the correct answer? Yes, it is. It is Hawa Mahal, the Jharoka's palace, which was used for the queens. Okay, we'll go back to the home screen. And yes, it is now the turn of the VV House. VV House, please choose a category and score question.
Miss, we'd like to do music for 50.
And that is okay. I'm unable to play the music. Just give me a moment, please.
Miss, on the left, there's a button for the audio. Maybe you can try that.
Reminder, all hands are to be seen on video.
Learners, one of the participants had to be removed from the meet. So please be mindful again about the hands, camera. No one in the room. You're not talking, mumbling to anyone.
Miss, can we pick a different question if question is working?
Your answer is here. We are just working on it. Otherwise, it will be flipped. Okay. So just 2 minutes. Just hold on.
An iPhone won't use, right?
Yeah. This question is for TT, right? Yeah.
No, this is for Vivi.
No, TT is answering.
No, it's a VV.
Vivi.
Yeah, TT's answer, I think. VV is answering. Okay.
Vivi.
So we remember that this question is for VV.
So are we going to
50
be given
points.
an extra?
We'll just wait and see. If this doesn't play, then you'll be given the option. As mentioned, if something goes wrong, then you will be able to choose from the extra. So just
Okay.
give the IT team here a chance to work on it. If they can play it, it will be played. Okay. Till then, since TT, you all are all on unmute, would the leader on behalf of everybody like to share your experience of being part of the quiz? Did you have any learning? Do you think that there were moments where you felt, oh my God, I didn't know this about India?
Do you mean Vivi?
Yes, Vivi, you all are on mute.
Yes. So for me, I definitely learned many new stuff. Like for example, I didn't even know what the Santur was until now.
Okay, sorry, what did you say? You didn't even know?
I didn't
clear.
even know what the Santur was until the quiz.
Okay. Nice,
So I
Miraya.
definitely learned I've even learned a lot about landmarks.
Yes. Even a lot of personalities, because we attended all the sessions, and I had a
that
good
as
learning
well.
experience
That
too.
as well.
Right. And anyone else? Vivan,
Yes, Miss, what happened?
just sharing your experience while doing the quiz throughout the mentoring sessions, or going through, you know, the websites that were shared by the mentor.
Miss, I learned that like you need a lot of preparation for like every quiz.
True.
Miss, can I just go to the washroom once? If
It's your chance. You can just start any moment, Vivan. Anyone else from Abhinav? Would you like to share your experience?
Yeah, okay.
Yes, Abhinav.
Miss, I learned a lot about food and festivals in the service. It is my job to read all of that stuff for the quiz. I've learned a lot.
Yes, Abhinav, continue.
No,
We can hear you.
Miss, I was saying that I've learned a lot about food and festivals. Yes, miss.
Okay, food and festivals.
I've learned a lot about it. I've not known a gulab jamun was invented by mistake. And I've not.
True.
Can I just add one more thing?
Yes, Miraya.
I was definitely shocked when I found out people put tobacco in palm.
Okay, you were not aware?
I wasn't. I just didn't like it because it was too sweet.
I like what Abhinav shared also, you know, the story behind how gulab jamun was invented. Right, and it was just in error that it was discovered.
Miss, if it's not working, does Vivi get a chance to flip the question?
I think we're given an extra during this time.
Yeah, there will be an extra. This question is not then.
Or wait, are we allowed to
Either
guess?
we'll do flip.
Are we allowed to guess though?
No.
Sorry to interrupt, but I seem to see your screen at all.
I can see it properly.
Yeah, miss, because I can't seem to see it at all. All it says is that JBC and International has started screen sharing. It's just black and that. So
It must be your internet.
That must
because
be
everyone
your
else can see it.
that probably is, but I'm just.
No, it's probably your internet. I can see it perfectly fine. But the timer isn't working.
Miss, can you get the extra 50?
Miss, if you're saying something, you're on mute.
Yes, miss.
Huh?
What?
What's going on?
That's some extra.
I think Miss is marking the questions that have been done.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
yes. These are
Okay,
all
yeah, that
done.
makes
We are
sense.
just going back to where we were, okay? Just to see if it plays again.
So I
Just
think
be
we were
patient,
doing.
just be patient. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You all had selected the music.
For 30.
Music 30 is what VV was on, miss.
50, 50, that's 50,
50, 50. Miss, it was 50.
Okay, music
Music
50 is where you were
50.
in. Wait, let miss first put all the questions that were taken. Just be
Yes,
patient.
miss. Yes.
Okay, so today is the day of technical glitches, and I really sincerely apologize. Thank you so much, learners, for all your patience. Yes, so Miss Sheetal, who's the next team? Who's
Vivi.
And they had selected music.
Okay, Vivi, here is your question for 50.
The Santur.
Wow.
That was loud.
And I am impressed. All that 7 mentoring sessions of please give the answer loudly has finally worked today. So thank you so much for really replying really loud and clear. Thank you. Okay, we'll now go to the Gigi House. Yes, Gigi House, your category and score question.
We'll take landmarks for 70.
Yes.
Miss C, Atari Wagah border.
And that is the correct answer. It is the Atari Wagah border. Going so good. No use of lifelines till now. Okay, SS House, your turn. Please choose a category and score question.
Miss Personalities for 70.
Okay.
Miss C. Ratan Naval Tata.
And that is the correct answer. It is Ratan Naval Tata, yes. Yes, we now go to the TG House. The SS House? Okay. Sorry, we are now going to go to the VV House. VV House, please choose a category and a score question.
Miss, we'd like to go for personalities for 30.
Third round, right?
Sorry, is it the TG House?
Yes, this is the third round, right? Now?
Right. This is the last round.
Yeah, so it begins with VV now.
VV House. VV House, what? Please choose your category.
for 30.
Personalities for 30. Okay, and that is a daily double. So once the score question is displayed, remember, if you answer it correctly, you get double the points of that question. But if you answer it incorrectly,
We lose
minus
30 points.
Remember, the second lifeline of flip the question does not apply here. So you don't have much of a choice. Let's see the question now.
Miss B. Ruskin Bond.
And that is double points for you. 60 points for that. Very good. It is Ruskin Bond. Wow. Okay, I can see jubilations and celebrations already happening. Yes, we now go to the SS House, to the GG House. GG House, please choose a category and a score question.
Fourth category, music for 30.
Right, and here it is.
C is Zakir Hussain.
Zakir Hussain. And that is an incorrect answer. It is Ustad Bismillah Khan, the late Ustad Bismillah Khan. He was a maestro of Shehnai. In fact, he was also, just to share some important information over here, he was in fact the only musician who was invited on the day India got its independence on 15th August 1947. He was invited by Jawaharlal Nehru to play at that night when the flag was hoisted. So that is something really to be proud of where he's concerned. Yes, let's go to the SS House.
Miss, we would like dance for 70.
Okay, dance for 70. Whoa, okay, SS House, again, remember the rules. If you double it, if you answer it correctly, you get double the points. If it's incorrect, it's minus that much. Here is your question.
B. Mohiniyattam.
And it is the correct answer. So 140, whooping 140 points for the team. Excellent, good going. And we're back to the home screen. And GG House, not much of a choice. Should I open it?
Yes, miss.
And here it is.
Miss A. Gidda.
A. Gidda. And that is an incorrect answer. So no points over there. It is Rauf. Rauf is from Jammu and Kashmir, the dance, the folk dance of the Kashmiri ladies. And we are back to the home screen. And we are done with this round of questions with few technical glitches, but yes, we are at the end. And I'm going to be calling out to the scorers. We are at the end of the round, picture perfect. So if the scorers are ready or till they are getting ready, tell me something. I heard somebody say they learned a lot through the quiz and through the mentoring and learned about different things. I'm going to quickly ask every team to reply to me. Let's start with the Gigi House. Gigi House, give me 2 quick new things which you learned about our country.
I learned about like the dance, which states are they from, and the music, who are the people who are like famous in music and what instruments they are called and stuff.
Basically, famous
Right.
personalities.
Yeah, I learned a lot about the northeastern states.
Okay, let's go to the SS House. SS House, what did you learn?
Miss, I learned a lot about dances and Miss music and even landmarks.
Miss, I learned a lot about like all the categories. Like it's a very vast.
I think I learned a lot about literature and Indian scientists.
Right, and talking about the categories, let me tell you, these are very limited amount of categories which I put. If we start putting India into categories, we would have a long list. And I see the scorekeepers having big discussions. So are we ready to go, Miss Sheetal? Yes, we are. So would Miss Sheetal is going to share the scores with us, and I am as excited and impatient to hear the scores. Yes, Miss Sheetal, please, all yours.
Right. I know the excitement to hear the scores, after, but I'm really amazed at the way you are answering the questions. Well done. Since I've gone through all the practice sessions as well, so really good. I'm not going to give you a total of round 1 and round 2. What I'm going to give you is only the scores for round 2. Okay. So round 2 scores are Gigi, you scored 70 in round 2. TT, you scored 80 in round 2. VV, you all scored 110 in this round. And SS, 260. Okay. So once again, GG, 70, TT, 80, VV, 110, and SS, 260. These are scores only for this round. Yes, Ms. Anita.
Thank you so much, Ms. Sheetal, and that is really exciting. So I think round 2 was a lot of playing around with lifelines and with a lot of getting minus points. But yes, I am as impressed as Ms. Sheetal said, keeping how you all have been doing through the mentoring session. You all are really going very well today. So we now come to the most exciting part of our quiz today, which is the rapid fire round, right? Are we ready to go for that?
Yes.
Right. So
Yes,
we
yes.
are going to begin. We are going to begin with our, just give me a moment. And
Learners, please ensure that all mics of that particular house to be on at all times during the rapid fire round. So if it's the chance for SS, all learners' mic from SS should be on.
okay, we begin with our fast and furious round today. This is a rapid fire round. The themes have been decided by challenging teams. So a team has been challenged for a particular topic, and they will get 10 questions in 3 minutes to answer. Every correct answer gives you 100 correct points. If you get all correct, it's a 1,000 bonus points. Remember that if you are unsure of the answer, please say us, and I will come back to the question if time permits. So please remember, do not pass more than two times because it's going to only take time. So think over it and definitely try to give a best answer. There are no minus points. So we'll begin with this, and to decide the cycle, we'll decide which team is going to do. We are going to spin this little spinner again, and all the best. And it is the VV house. SS house, you just missed it. Okay, we are going to begin with the VV house, and I am going to share with the VV house. VV house had the theme Northeast States of India, a very beautiful part of India, which I don't know how many of you have visited, but definitely if you do get a chance, please do visit it. And just a second, I have my, okay. I'm going to be sharing the timer on the screen so that you can see your timer. It's 3 minutes on the clock. VV house, please get ready. And your time starts now. What is the capital of Meghalaya?
Shillong.
Correct. Which state is called the land of the rising sun?
Arunachal Pradesh.
Correct. Khasi language is primarily spoken in which state?
Pass.
Which state has the highest literacy rate in Northeast?
Pass.
Chirao dance is the dance of which state?
Pass.
Agartala is the capital of which northeastern state?
Pass.
Which state is known as Switzerland of India?
Assam.
Incorrect. Arunachal Pradesh is bordered by 3 countries, Bhutan, Myanmar, and what is the name of the third country?
Nepal.
Incorrect. What is the official state language Nagaland has for education? And the official state language?
English.
I'll give it to you. It's Indian English. In which state is the only IIT campus in the Northeast?
Assam.
Incorrect, not the correct reply. The Elephant Falls are a 2-tier waterfall in which place of Northeast? Sorry, that question has to be ignored. It was an extra question. Going to the past questions. Khasi language is primarily spoken in which state?
Mizoram.
Incorrect. Which state has the highest literacy rate in Northeast? Time is
Mizoram.
I'll give it to you. Chirao dance is the dance of which state?
Can you repeat?
Chirao dance is the dance of which state?
Gujarat.
Incorrect. Agartala is the capital of which Northeast state?
Nagaland.
Incorrect. And all your past questions are over. So you have given 1, 2, 3, 4 correct. Coming back to the answers, Khasi language is primarily spoken in which state? That is Meghalaya. That was the 4th question. The 5th question, Chirao dance is the dance of which state, which you passed, and you got that incorrect. It is Mizoram. Agartala is the capital of which northeastern state? That is Tripura. The 7th question, which state is known as the Switzerland of India? You got that incorrect. It is Manipur. Arunachal is bordered by 3 countries, Bhutan, Myanmar, and the name of the third is China. That was the 8th question. And the 10th question, in which state is the only IIT campus? That is Guwahati. So that was 4 correct. And we now move to the GG house. And we're going to stop over here for a moment and go to the GG house. Just okay, VV House, 1 correction. For the question which you answered, in which state is the IIT campus, you all said Assam. That is correct. So I will give it to you. It is Assam. Guwahati is in Assam. So we are done with the VV House. That was the correct answer. We'll now go to the GG House. GG House, your theme was scientists, on Indian scientists. And your timer begins. Are we ready, GG House?
Yes.
And your timer begins now. Which scientist played a major role in the launch of India's first artificial satellite, Aryabhatta?
Vikram A. Sarabhan.
Correct. National Science Day is celebrated in India on 22nd February each year to mark which scientist?
APJ Abdul Kalam.
Incorrect. Who developed the Saha ionization equation, which is required for interpreting the physical and chemical conditions in stars?
Aryabhatta.
Incorrect. Which paleobotanist is very well known for his research in finding the most ancient fossils in India?
Jagdish Chandra Bose.
Incorrect. Which astronomer accurately calculated the time taken for the Earth to orbit the Sun to 9 decimal places?
Bhaskara Tum.
Absolutely correct. 6. Who is known as the father of the Green Revolution in India?
Mr. Swaminathan.
Absolutely
Sorry, MS
correct.
Swaminathan.
Absolutely correct. Number 7. Which mathematician was the first to calculate the value of pi accurately to 4 decimal points?
Aryabhatta.
Absolutely correct. Sushruta is the founding father of which medical field?
Plastic surgery and surgeries.
Absolutely correct. Question 9. Who developed the satellite launch vehicle SLV-3 that put the satellite Rohini into orbit?
Abdul Kalam.
Absolutely correct. Number 10. Who was awarded the 1983 Nobel Prize in Physics for his mathematical theory of black holes?
C.V. Raman.
C.V. Raman.
Incorrect. And going back to your past questions, there are none. So you have answered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 correct answers. But going GG House, that was nice.
Miss, for the final question, I think you got to answer incorrect. It was C.V. Raman.
To go back to your incorrect answers, National Science Day is celebrated in India on 28th February. It is C.V. Raman. You all had answered, I think, APJ Abdul Kalam. Who developed the Saha ionization equation? It is Meghnad Shah. Number 4, which paleobotanist is well known for his research on finding ancient fossils in India? It is Birbal Sahani. Your last question, which you got incorrect, was awarded the 1983 Nobel Prize in Physics for black holes is Chandrasekhar. So those were your points. And we go to the next team. We now go to the SS House. SS House. Your theme was Dances of India. So we are going to go with that, and your timer, your timer of 3 minutes. SS House, are we ready?
Yes, miss.
Yes, miss.
Okay, SS House, your time begins now. What is Jammu and Kashmir's popular dance form called?
Roof.
Correct. Name this Indian classical dance form where male dancers wear enormous headdresses and have their faces painted like vibrant masks.
Kathakali.
Correct. Which temple dance is used to express Hindu religious stories and devotion?
Pass.
Name this complex and expressively woman-only dance indigenous to Orissa.
Odissi.
Correct. Which dance originated by professional storytellers who used a mixture of dance, song, and drama to tell their stories?
Kathak.
Correct. Nautanki, Jhora, and Kajri are classical dance forms of which northern state?
Uttar Pradesh.
Absolutely correct. In which state would you find the folk dance Fugdi, Lavani, and Tamasha being performed?
Maharashtra.
Absolutely correct. Which is the classical dance form of Andhra Pradesh?
Kuchipudi.
Very good going. Hema Malini is an exponent of which classical dance form?
Bharatnatyam.
Absolutely correct. What is the dance form of Assam?
Satriya.
Absolutely correct. Number 3, your past question. Which temple dance is used to express Hindu religious stories and devotion?
Bharatnatyam.
That is the correct answers, and good going, SS House. Excellent. All 10 correct, and scorekeepers, 1000 bonus points for the SS House. Okay, let's go to the TT House. TT House has been challenged for Indian literature. TT House, are we ready?
Yes, miss.
Okay, and your timer starts now. Who has written the book Meghdoot?
Kalidas.
Correct. The stories of Feluda, from an unknown detective to a professional detective, were written by which author?
Satyajit Ray.
Absolutely correct. The Jataka stories are related to the previous lives of which saint?
Buddha.
Correct. Who is the author of India 2020, a vision for the new millennium?
Pass.
Which book written by Jawaharlal Nehru provides a view of Indian history, philosophy, and culture from the perspective of a freedom fighter?
Pass.
What is the name of the Indian grey mongoose that was written by Rudyard Kipling and inspired from a Panchatantra song, from a Panchatantra story?
Pass.
What is the name of Anant Pai's comics that depicted stories of religious legends, historical figures, and folk tales?
Amar Chitra Katha.
Correct. Who is the famous businesswoman, teacher, author, and social worker who wrote the book Grandma's Bag of Stories?
Sudha Murthy.
Correct. What is the fundamental scripture of the Hindu religion?
Vedas.
Correct. Name the collection of prose and verse stories that depict animal characters imparting lessons on human conduct.
Panchatantra.
Correct. Your past questions. Number 4. Who is the author of India 2020, a vision for the new millennium?
APJ Abdul Kalam.
Correct. Which book written by Jawaharlal Nehru provides a view of Indian history, philosophy, and culture from the perspective of a freedom fighter?
Discovery of India.
Correct. What is the name of the Indian grey mongoose that was written by the story, which was written by Rudyard Kipling and inspired from a Panchatantra story? You have time.
Mr. Brahman and the Mongoose.
No, that's incorrect. And that was the only answer which was incorrect. The answer is Rikki Tikki Tavi, the little gray mongoose who fought the snakes to protect his little master. So that was 9 correct and 1 incorrect answer. And we come to the end of this round and to the end of the round of Fast and Furious. So yes, I'm going to stop sharing screen. And yes, learners, so let's share some experiences about your today's quizzing. We are having the scorers busy working away and adding 2 plus 2. So let them do the 2 plus 2.
Miss, this is the first time through all the practice sessions that anybody got all 10 questions in Fast and Furious, right?
Absolutely correct. And how does it feel when you get all 10 correct?
How did she get all correct? I don't understand. That was so fast.
Right. So,
Miss, I don't know how Naisha is a machine.
I actually
Naisha
studied
is a
classical
machine.
dance. So a lot of the stuff that you asked was what we had learnt in class. So it was easy for me.
What classical dance do you learn, Naisha?
I learned Odissi.
Oh, that is a beautiful dance. Even the costumes. I just love those costumes. Anyone else would like to share? How did they find the quizzing experience today?
Yes, I have
Apart
6
from the
words.
glitches. Apart from the glitches.
Yes, I have 6 words.
Yes, and what are the 6 words?
Super Samurai won by a landslide.
Oh, Super Samurai won by a landslide. Let me get the scorers to answer that part.
I had a question. Miss Nice, the daily double which we got in the second one of the Mohinitram, it should actually be a 30 points question. How did it become a 7?
Why it should be 30 and why should it be not the same?
Because you had showed us all the pictures of it also. I guess we knew it's Mohinitram with the girl in the lap position.
So the daily double decided to jump across the home screen and go somewhere else. Okay, how else did you find the quizzing session today?
It was interesting and fun.
Okay, and how many of you have done quizzing before?
We have done inspired quizzing from the first time it started.
For the first time? Okay, so I'm hoping that post this quizzing session, many of you will take up quizzing seriously and definitely try to read up much more. Not only on one particular category like India, but I hope you all will definitely read up on other things. So now that you have learned so much about incredible India, tell me, especially after seeing all those landmarks and all those monuments, where would you all like to go? Where would you all like to go? Which part of India? To see what part? Sorry?
I would like to go to Kashmir to eat the apples.
You'd like to go to? I didn't catch that. Please repeat.
I would like to go to Kashmir to eat the apples.
To eat the apples. Okay.
And once my dad had apples imported from Kashmir, they were so nice.
Yes. So even for me, this was a learning experience also because I never knew Jammu and Kashmir was producing the most amount of. So, you know, if we start learning and start reading about our country, there is a plethora of stuff to read. So, you know, perhaps you all could all start doing a little researching when you all are, you know, having free time, go up, you know, and just start doing. There are lots of quizzes online, you know, which you can do and gain information. So sometimes it's like a little boring. I don't want to read up on information. So that is, you know, you all can try doing the quizzing to have some fun. Okay, I think our scorers are ready to declare the scores. So Ms. Sheetal, should I hand over the mic to you?
Yes.
And she is jumping around over here, very excited. I don't know what's happened. So let's hear what are the scores.
Okay, as
Let's find
excited
out.
as you are to hear the results, Miss, please mute. Yeah. I will not be giving out the results right now. We already have the results, but you know, Vivan, why are you so confused? We know the protocol. Where will you be seeing all the results?
Social
On
media.
Insta?
On Instagram.
It has been, yes, and all our social media handles. So it has been a fantastic show, I must say. And the last few weeks of practice also have been invigorating, where our learners, you have explored your immense potentials and enhanced your skills as well. The anticipation of the scores will surely be at the peak, which I can see it is. We need to give our eminent judges some time. Well, the scorekeepers, we are all ready with the scores though. And we just need to tally, because as you know, the team of scorers, we have about 3 scorers. Okay, so we will tally all our scores and choose the winners. The results will be announced on our Facebook and Instagram pages. So if you haven't followed us yet, please do so now.
Wait, what
Learners
if you don't have Insta?
You will not have, but your parents will have. Our Facebook pages, just go to JBCN page and you will be, and I'm sure you can share links across on your the parent groups as well. Okay, so somebody will be there. It's there on Facebook, it's there on Insta as well. Okay, Miraya? So in some time you will see the results go up. So till then, good luck and happy quizzing.
Thank you so much, learners.
Inspiring.
Thank you so much, learners. It's been lovely mentoring you and playing the quizzing with you. Take care and stay safe. Bye.
Miss, will we get the results by the end of today?
Yes, you will.
Okay. Bye, Miss. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye, Miss. Thank you.
Bye.